We'll get a win right here.
As simple as playing baseball. Stay focused, dialed in.
This is Jake Beck.
Hey, Beck fires it over to third, and the tag is there!
Nate Goulding.
The great Goulding.
Daryl Jones. This is Aiden Leonard.
Leonard sends one to right field.
This is Luke Pizanka.
He got him.
This is Charlie Reeve.
Gonna bring home Reeves. Safe!
I'm Jack Unberhagen.
3-run shot by Lumberjack Underhagen as he...
This is Jaden Bessa.
Coach A sending him.
This is Logan Kenny.
He sends a shot to the outfield.
This is James Scott.
Toledo, James Scott!
Austin High Baseball Play-by-Play is brought to you by Plains Capital. Strong roots for a strong future. Financial products and services tailored to your needs. 8118 Dental Professionals. Dental care focused on whole body wellness. Sportsman's Barbershop. A friendly neighborhood barbershop located in Bryker Wood at 3702 Jefferson. Horizon Bank. Since 1905, Horizon has been proud to work with local businesses across Central Texas and beyond. Hitforth. At Hitforth, we're hardcore about data-driven player development. Nance Orthodontics. Seamless, state-of-the-art orthodontic treatment focused on you. Terrytown Pharmacy. Innovative care. Timeless service. By Tate Property. Exceptional homes. Exceptional service.
Get the people going.
Let's go!
Everybody needs a little bit of Papa Scott and Willard of Oz.
And he drops it! Run comes across!
What just happened?
That's what I'm talking about! Win!
Once again, Josh Willard and James Scott.
Good morning. Welcome to the ballpark at Burger Stadium. On this, the Texas Independence Day, March the 2nd. Crisp game time looking to start at 9:30. Merle Bertrand, we're blessed to have you again, the godfather of Vipe.
Well, it's good to be out here with day 3 of the tournament, James Scott, and the weather is the best it's been all weekend long. Of course, as we're wrapping things up, the weather gets good again, but just a beautiful day for baseball. Morning baseball, kind of unusual for everybody. I'm a Cubs fan, grew up with daytime baseball, but not 9:30 in the morning starts. But these guys are used to this. This should be a good way to wrap up the tournament for both these two ball clubs.
Yeah, we've got a split bill doubleheader today. Yesterday, we split with Crockett and Pflugerville. 3-2, we took the opener against Crockett, and then last game, nightcap, lost 10-7 to Pflugerville. Today, game 1, we're playing Burleson Centennial. Burleson is about 15-20 miles south of Fort Worth, Texas, on I-35. So they've made the trip down 35 to join us here for the AISD baseball tournament.
Yeah, and of course, we got here thinking we were playing Burleson and found out, hey, those colors don't match what we've got. There's a big C on the cap. What's that? You know, I wasn't the biggest road scout in the world, but I knew that a B wasn't a C, and turned out it's Burleson Centennial. So got that all squared away, adding to the scramble this morning. They kind of look a little bit like Pflugerville, which might not be great news for Austin High, but it might motivate them a little bit after dropping the second game of the tournament yesterday to the Pflugerville Panthers. But that's all ancient history, James, and the Maroons have a different mission today. Is come out, win these 2 ball games, and get ready to get back to work on district play next week.
Yeah, you got that right. Today's another day. Let me go ahead and give you the Austin High batting order. Leading off and playing shortstop is going to be number 2, Javi Godinez. Batting second and playing first base, Jaden Besa. Batting third and moving to left field for, I believe, his first action out there in his young varsity careers, Patrick Bird, number 6. Hitting cleanup and playing third base, cool hand Luke Pizanka. Batting fifth and actually playing right field in this first game is Sarge, James Scott Jr. Batting sixth and pitching, coming back from a brief relief outing yesterday, number 11, Ty Schreiber. Batting seventh and catching, Osby Contreras. Batting 8th and playing second base, Mr. Personality himself, Charlie Reeves. And batting 9th and playing center field, Drew Anderson.
So a beautiful day for baseball here at the ballpark. Not a cloud, there was one or two clouds in the sky, but we'll forgive them. And I know we've got a couple of minutes yet before the pregame. Did you want to sneak in a couple of interviews before we go, James?
Yeah. Why don't we go ahead, pay some bills, and then we'll come back with some words from Mr. Personality himself, Charlie Reeves.
At Horizon Bank, we're from here. With over 100 years of experience serving Central Texas customers and headquartered right here in downtown Austin, we are proud to support our community and the athletes who keep it strong. Stop by any of our Austin and Central Texas locations and see how we can help you meet your goals. We'd love to meet you. Or you can visit us on the web at horizonbank.com.
Nance Orthodontics is committed to providing the highest quality orthodontics for the Austin community. Dr. Nance is a board-certified orthodontist and offers Invisalign and braces to create beautiful smiles. Our friendly team is passionate about creating beautiful, life-changing smiles for all ages. With the latest technological advances, patient comfort and happiness are our highest priority. Give us a call for your complimentary consultation today.
My missing teeth were in the front.
I fell off a roof, messed up my teeth.
I would be talking and my tooth would just fall out. That's when I turned to 8118 Dental Professionals.
When I first came in, it was so welcoming.
I just felt a connection, felt like family.
It is worth every penny because you get that peace of mind that everything is okay.
I can't stop smiling.
Why wait?
From implants to full mouth restoration.
Go to 8118dentalimplants.com to see how we can help you smile again.
I would be talking and my tooth would just fall out. That's when I turned to 8118 Dental Professionals. I just felt a connection, like family. I can't stop smiling.
From implants to full mouth restoration.
Go to 8118dentalimplants.com to see how we can help you smile again.
Cheer on your Austin High School baseball team and enjoy the spring season with ease thanks to Terrytown Pharmacy. We're not just a pharmacy, we are a neighborhood health hub offering prescription services, immunizations, home delivery, and a charming selection of gifts for any occasion. Whether you're celebrating a win or supporting a player, find the perfect gift and keep your health in check at Terrytown Pharmacy. Let's celebrate health, wellness, and community spirit together.
All right, we're here back on the Maroon on Deck show, here with Mr. Personality himself, Charlie Reeves. Charlie, senior season, what do you think and how you feel about this team?
You know, we're having a lot of fun out here. I think we're definitely improved from last year in terms of, like, just not all just skill, but, like, we're playing more as a team. We got better chemistry, and we're all just really excited to come out every day and work hard.
Yeah, fantastic. This is your senior year, big moment. Been playing baseball since what age?
4 years old, 5 years old.
4 years old, came up through the Western Hills program. Have you had any time or has your mind started drifting back to your life of playing baseball?
You know, I mean, every time I'm up there, I just kind of remember just being a kid, just trying to have fun out there. And that's really what I try to do every time I'm at the plate or every time I'm in the field. Just remember, like, it's just a fun sport. Like, we're just here to have fun, just play our best, and every time I'm on the field, just do my best because next year I won't be there anymore, so I got to put it all out there.
Yeah. Any future plans for next year?
I'm going to University of Texas, studying education.
So you're traveling far from home?
Yes, sir, very far.
Very good. And what do you be studying?
I'm studying education right now.
Okay. Fantastic. What do you want to do in your career?
I am not sure. I got in, and we're going to go from there.
All right, very good. Well, congratulations. I'm sure we'll be talking to you more this year, but we picked up 2 victories today. You're standing at 6-2.
Sir, that sounds good.
All right, we'll be back on the Maroon on Deck show after these words.
Do you need a haircut? A real haircut? One that's tapered or blocked, clipped or trimmed just the way you like it? Come let the licensed barbers at the Sportsman's Barbershop take care of you. The Sportsman's Barbershop is a friendly, no-frills neighborhood barbershop located in Austin's Brikerwood area. Our barbers specialize in traditional haircuts for men and boys, along with beard trims and straight razor shaves. The trophies and mounts donated by customers that line the barbershop walls serve as testaments to over 60 years of serving Austin. Give the guys a call, 512-459-9525 to schedule your appointment today, or look us up online at sportsmansbarbershop.com. The Sportsman's Barbershop, an Austin institution.
Get a win right here.
As simple as playing baseball. Stay focused, dialed in.
This is Jake Beck.
Hey, Beck fires it over to third, and the tag is there!
Nate Goulding.
The great Goulding.
Gerald Jones. This is Aiden Leonard.
Leonard sends one to right field.
This is Luke Bazaka.
He got him.
This is Charlie Reeves.
Gonna bring home Reeves. Safe!
I'm Jack Underhagen.
3-run shot by Lumberjack Underhagen as he...
This is Jaden Bessa.
Coach A sending him.
This is Logan Kenny.
He sends a shot to the outfield.
This is James Scott.
Toledo, James Scott!
Austin High Baseball Play-by-Play is brought to you by Plains Capital. Strong roots for a strong future. Financial products and services tailored to your needs. 8118 Dental Professionals. Dental care focused on whole body wellness. Sportsman's Barbershop, a friendly neighborhood barbershop located in Brikerwood at 3702 Jefferson. Horizon Bank. Since 1905, Horizon has been proud to work with local businesses across Central Texas and beyond. Hitforth. At Hitforth, we're hardcore about data-driven player development. Nance Orthodontics. Seamless, state-of-the-art orthodontic treatment focused on you. Terrytown Pharmacy. Innovative care. Timeless service. By Tate Property. Exceptional homes. Exceptional service.
Get the people going.
Let's go!
Everybody needs a little bit of Papa Scott and Willard of Oz.
And he drops it! Run comes across!
What just happened?
That's what I'm talking about! Win!
Once again, Josh Willard and James Scott.
Getting ready here for a little bit more Maroon baseball wherever you are on this Saturday morning. Whether you're getting your coffee at your local barista shop, out here at the ballpark, or on your way, it's time for Maroon baseball. Today we're facing Burleson Centennial Spartans. They are 5-4 overall. In this tournament, they are 2-1. They beat Pflugerville 9-8 on Thursday, and then yesterday played Westlake, lost 7-0, and then beat Pflugerville Conley 11-1. So it looks like we have both played Pflugerville pretty close, and then both did what we needed to Pflugerville Conley. So should be a pretty even matchup today.
Yeah, it's always a little weird to try to compare apples to apples in tournament play in general, but especially on the third day because you're going deep into your pitching staff. You're really, at this point, possibly playing guys that aren't going to see a lot of playing time all season. Some coaches have a different philosophy. Some coaches are like, this is the last day before we start district play. We're going to put our regular starters in there. So it's really hard to try to predict what we're going to get. So just forget about that and go play baseball and see what happens out there.
Go play baseball indeed. And on the mound for the Maroons, we have Ty Schreiber, who pitched a little bit in relief yesterday. Ty's thrown 2 innings overall. This will be his second game pitched. He's walked 2, struck out 1, hit a batter.
And it'll be Max Irwin, the leader off, the second baseman. Corbin Crump in right field batting second. Bryson Hatton, the third baseman, batting third. We'll give you the rest of the lineup after this first pitch. We're underway on a Saturday morning from Burger Field, low ball 1. Zach Applegate, the first baseman, batting cleanup. Hayden Bird, the catcher, batting fifth. Parker Womack, the DH for the pitcher. Corbin Sims, batting sixth. Colby George in center field, batting eighth. Kane Whitney in left field, batting eighth. And Hunter Matthews, the shortstop, batting ninth for the Burleson Spartans. All speed in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thank you to Skylar Gillespie, our QA, getting up bright and early with us on a Saturday morning. We actually had an 8 o'clock track meet that we're broadcasting right now over at St. Andrews. He had to get up earlier than I did.
Wow.
Off speed down, low ball 2.
That's tough on a Saturday.
So 2 balls and a strike to Irwin. Foul tip, and the count goes 2-2. Patrick Bird, Drew Anderson, James Scout, the outfield left to right. Luke Pizanka, Javier Godina, Osby Contreras, and Jaden Bass at the infield third to first.
You know,
actually, now I got 2 number 4s. Contreras is behind the plate. Charlie Reeves is at second base.
Correct.
Haven't had enough coffee yet. That ball's lined down the left field line for a base hit. It's going to roll into the corner. Irwin's going to round first and head for second. The throw coming in and not in time. A leadoff double for Irwin. So Irwin aboard. That'll bring up Corbin Crump.
A lot of dew on the field this morning. You see Bird over and play that ball in left field. Running so fast, when he put on the brakes, he just slid feet right out from under him. Didn't change anything. That was a double all the way. But one thing for our outfielders especially to keep in mind.
So Irwin at second. Crump will step in. Pitch inside high, ball 1.
You know, we talked yesterday about developing pitching depth. So we've thrown 12 guys so far. Most everybody, except for our top 2, have seen action in this tournament.
Pivot, throw back to second. Pretty good move. Closer than it usually is. Yeah, Austin High has thrown 12 pitchers in the tournament. We've played teams that have 11 guys on their roster, period. That's pretty amazing.
That's a big difference right there. Some of these programs, I'm not sure how they survive these 6 games in 3 days.
Off speed up high, 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch. Lifted foul out of play to the left.
You know, if you talk about going into playoff baseball, I think you normally need about at least 4, if not 5 guys to get through the playoffs.
Right.
I think most now it's by rule you have to play 3, right? It's 2 out of 3.
Yes, at the 6A level.
Yeah, no more single games.
Right.
Which is a good thing.
Which is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing worse than running into a team that has 1 stud pitcher and they're average everywhere else.
Right.
And they just dominate you that day.
2 balls and a strike. Right down the pipe for strike 2. I'd like to see the UIL implement a best of 3 in the state. Take it all the way through the state, too.
Yeah.
Of course, I'd also like to see a shot clock in high school basketball. That's not going anywhere yet either. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him to chase the high heat. 1 away. And that'll bring up third baseman Bryson Hatton.
Well, you know, it makes sense in baseball because what you are trying to do is establish who is truly the best team.
Right.
Who has the most depth. Hence, 162 games at the major league level and 7-game series. High school, obviously, we don't have the time to play that many games, but we can certainly get in the championship game with 2 out of 3 series.
I mean, the kids have already graduated by that time. What's an extra week?
Yeah, we're in June, right?
Pitch down low to Hatton, ball 1. Irwin standing at second, led off the ball game with the double. He'll move to right field on this fly ball to right, going back and drawing a bead out there is Scott. Fighting the high sun. The throw to third made it a little closer than I thought it was. That was a good throw in and a good relay.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Centennial expected that. He went in standing, and that was about a split second ahead of the throw.
So 2 outs, runner at third now for the cleanup hitter, Zach Applegate, the first baseman. Good pitch in there for call, strike one. Just a little low, ball one.
Let's go, Zach.
That pitch is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Scoreboard says 2-2, but it's 1-2. One-two pitch from Schreiber. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, there you go.
Nice job, Ty, working out of that.
Yeah, so the Maroons give up the leadoff double, keep him stranded at third. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We played through 1/2 inning. Burleson Centennial 1. Austin High coming up. We'll take a break and be right back. Austin High Baseball on Vipe Live.
Do you need a haircut? A real haircut? One that's tapered or blocked, clipped or trimmed just the way you like it? Come let the licensed barbers at the Sportsman's Barbershop take care of you. The Sportsman's Barbershop is a friendly, no-frills neighborhood barbershop located in Austin's Brikerwood area. Our barbers specialize in traditional haircuts for men and boys, along with beard trims and straight razor shaves. The trophies and mounts donated by customers that line the barbershop walls serve as testaments to over 60 years of serving Austin. Give the guys a call, 512-459-9525 to schedule your appointment today, or look us up online at sportsmansbarbershop.com. The Sportsman's Barbershop, an Austin institution.
Welcome back to beautiful Burger Field here in Austin, Texas. Merle Burchin along with James Scott and our crack crew. Tip of the cap to Lulu and Shep for coming out here on a Saturday morning. I didn't want to get up early when I was in high school. I know that. I still don't want to get up early, but made it up and running.
We are missing Alden. We got to give him some grief. You know, Alden couldn't get up this morning. I think he's still snuggled up with Pooh Bear or something like that.
So the Maroons will send up Javier Gordina, the shortstop. Jaden Besa at first base batting second. Patrick Bird left field batting third. Luke Pazonka at third base batting cleanup. James Scott in right field batting fifth. Ty Schreiber, the pitcher, batting sixth. Osby Contreras at second base batting seventh. Charlie behind the plate, I'm still doing it, batting seventh. Charlie Reeves at second base batting eighth. And Drew Anderson, the center fielder, batting ninth for the Maroons.
And we are missing Coach Riley today, so the Lumberjack himself is coaching first base, Jack Umberhagen, not even fully dressed out.
He's in coach's garb today.
That's true. He does look like a coach. So I'm not sure whether he's just getting the full day off or just the first game, but he is in jersey and a jacket and cap with shorts on instead of his normal baseball pants. So Javi Godinez is stepping in. Javi's hitting .360 on the season, .433 on base percentage. This is his 11th game. 2 doubles and a triple, 4 RBIs, 7 runs scored as he steps into the box.
First pitch from Corbin Sims, right-hander. Ground ball left side and through the hole out in the left field. So Gordina gets things off to a good start for Austin High. Swinging on the first pitch, that'll bring up first baseman Jaden Besa.
One pitch, one guy on. Jaden Bass is stepping in, 273 on the season. This is 9th game, 27 plate appearances, 360 on base percentage, 1 double, 3 RBIs, 4 runs scored.
Cordina, good speed at first base, and there he goes. And the pitch down low in the dirt, pitch a good one to throw on, and a pretty good throw, and they got him. More than a pretty good throw. That was a great throw from the catcher, Hayden Bird, to cut down the Austin High leadoff hitter, 1 away. So 0-1 the count to base. The base is now empty with 1 out, and the pitch low in the dirt, 1-1. One pitch. Inside corner, strike 2. Kane Whitney, Colby George, and Corbin Crump, the outfield left to right. Bryson Hatton, Hunter Matthews, Max Irwin, and Zach Applegate, the infield third to first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Besa is out for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Patrick Bird. Hayden Bird, the catcher, and Gordon Sims, as we mentioned, with his first strikeout of the ball game. 2 outs here, bottom of the first.
Up is Patrick Bird, hitting 250, 357 on base percentage.
Misses outside, ball 1.
He's doubled and driven in 1. 9 games, 14 plate appearances. This is 15th.
Lifted in the air to the right field, and it's going to hang up. And dancing to his right just a little bit to make the catch is Corbin Crump, and the Maroons are done in order, 1, 2, 3, in the bottom of the first inning. So we'll go to the top of the second. Still no score here on a beautiful Saturday morning. Austin High Baseball on the Vipe Live Network.
Cheer on your Austin High School baseball team and enjoy the spring season with ease thanks to Terrytown Pharmacy. We're not just a pharmacy, we are a neighborhood health hub offering prescription services, immunizations, home delivery, and a charming selection of gifts for any occasion. Whether you're celebrating a win or supporting a player, find the perfect gift and keep your health in check at Terrytown Pharmacy. Let's celebrate health, wellness, and community spirit together.
Game 1 of 2 this Saturday, game 5 of 6 this tournament for the Maroons, taking on the Centennial Spartans from Burleson. Nightcap tonight at 5 o'clock against Leander Glenn to close it out. And then the Maroons will resume district play. Yeah, resume district play, already into it. Opened up with district play, but resume district play on Tuesday night at Dripping Springs.
65 degrees out here at the ballpark at Berger. Slight wind blowing in. Much more comfortable here in the booth than it was yesterday.
Infinitely more comfortable than it was on Thursday. Showing bunt back to the screen is Hayden Bird, strike 1. It's almost a requirement, though, to have at least one day like that at the ballpark where it's just miserable.
Yes, but we survived.
We survived. 0-1 pitch. Off speed floats in there high. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bird, the catcher. Already demonstrated his throwing arm a moment ago. Good pitch there for a strike. Like what I see from Schreiber. He's really attacking all around the plate. 1-2 pitch. Poked it foul out of play to the right, 1-2.
Hey, the key to high school pitching is just throw strikes. Walks are killers.
Yep. One-two pitch. Slap to left field and out for a base hit. So Bird aboard with the second hit of the ball game. And that'll bring up Parker Womack. I mentioned Brad Cohn yesterday, the Cedar Park announcer. He's got a stat. He calls them the 88 percenters. If you reach as a leadoff hitter, not on a single like Burgess did, but on a walk or a hit batter or something like that, in high school baseball, you score 88% of the time.
Mm-hmm. That's a true stat. I know at the higher levels it's 80%, so
Right.
88 for high school makes perfect sense.
So Womack will step in. We got a courtesy runner over at first. I don't know if you could. They're wearing. Lula and I were talking about, or no, actually, it was Shep and I talking about camouflage jerseys, making the numbers a little hard to see, which is kind of the purpose of camouflage. Ground ball. Let's see if we can turn 2. Short to 1. Steps in the bag. Double clutch. The throw pulls him off the bag. Bangs off the dugout, and Womack is going to move into second base. So we get the force out, but Cordina, a rare miscue defensively with the throwing error. So 1 out, runner second. That'll bring up the center fielder, Colby George. Down low. Nice job by Contreras to block that one. Ball 1. It looked, James, like he almost had too much time. It got to him so fast, he's able to step in the bag, and then you saw him double clutch, and that just threw off his timing.
Yeah. You got to be fluid out there, make good throws. That's a big one right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got a runner in scoring position.
And slaps it into center field for a base hit. They are going to hold up the runner. But the Spartans have runners at the corners now with the 1 away for Kane Whitney. So Womack at third, George at first. And Kane Whitney will step in, the left fielder. Now they got him picked off. They throw behind. They got to make sure the runner doesn't come home. They give him second base. And Womack was staying put. So George advances to second. So now runners at second and third. With 1 out, first base now open.
Infield coming in to cut the run off at the plate.
Way up high, ball 1. Pitch down low, 2-0. That didn't miss by much, 3-0. They count to Whitney, the left fielder.
Be interesting to see if the Centennial coach gives him the green light here.
Nope, taken all the way. The pitch right down the pipe, strike 1 from Schreiber.
This big pitch early in the game. 2 runners in scoring position, only 1 out.
That ball slapped down the right field line, but slicing foul. The Schreiber's worked back, or battled back to work the count full. Three-two pitch, ground ball left side. Look the runner back, and now make the throw to first in time.
Nice job, Javi. Made it a little close over there, but He executed.
He just stared the runner at second base like I look at our cat when she's into something she's not supposed to be. Looked him back to second, and plenty of time to throw out Whitney at first. 2 outs now. Defense can go back as Hunter Matthews, the shortstop, steps in. Pitch up high, ball one. Right back to Schreiber, and he will toss to first, and the inning is over. So once again, the Spartans threaten, but once again, the Austin High defense tightens up when it has to. In the inning, no runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 2 runners left on base. We will go to the bottom half of the second inning, still scoreless here. Austin High baseball on VIPE.
Real estate companies come and go in Central Texas about as fast as the wildflowers in spring. But when you're looking for a house, you're looking for a place to put down roots, a place to call home for years to come, which means you need a realtor with roots in the community, like Tate Property. Tate Property is a family-owned real estate brokerage located in Terrytown. We grew up here, we live here, and we work here, representing buyers and sellers of Austin's finest luxury homes, investment properties, and farm and ranch retreats. This is our passion. Give Tate Property a call at 512-474-8283. That's 512-474-TATE. Or look up online at tateproperty.com and let us know how we can help you today. Tate Property, exceptional homes, exceptional service.
All right, we go to the bottom half of the second inning in a scoreless ball game. And for the Maroons, it will send up 4, 5, and 6 hitters: Pazonka, Scott, and Ty Schreiber.
Luke Pazonka coming in, hitting .318, 10 games, .464 on-base percentage, .828 OPS. Got a double, driven in 4, scored 4, and has walked 6 times.
Try to crop out that pole on the left side and track it to the left if I need to. These ballparks were not built with broadcasting in mind.
I don't think the thought of streaming worldwide was there in the mid-'70s when this thing was built.
So here's Pazonka stepping in.
Not within the realm of comprehension at that time.
Swing and a miss, strike one. It really is kind of crazy. We were talking about that yesterday, how we take it for granted now almost, but how wild it is. Oh, 1 pitch. Sky high fly ball in the left field. It's tailing away, giving chase, and it is going to be gone.
Holy Toledo! Wow. Luke Pazonka with the bomb over left field. That's about 315 feet. Dead away left field. Congratulations, Luke Pazonka.
Can't say it got up in the jet stream. The wind is barely blowing. He just got it out of here. That thing was towering. I thought it was going to be a fly ball, and it just kept going.
If anything, he hit it into the wind a little.
You're right. So the Maroons break out on top 1-0, and that'll bring up James Scott, the right fielder.
Steps in, hitting .333.
Takes the first pitch for strike one.
.500 on-base percentage, .944 OPS.
Check the swing.
Oh, he said he went. Yeah, wow.
How about that one? 0-2 the count to Scott. Chopper left side. That's a fair ball. Knocked down by the third baseman.
Yeah, you're not going to get him.
First, not going to get him.
No, that's the fastest guy on our team. Infield singles is not something foreign to him. Any infielder out there, they're going to have to field it cleanly and make a good throw, or he'll beat it out.
He had a chance of beating that out even if the fielded cleanly with all the
100%.
momentum going that way. So Scott aboard. That'll bring up Ty Schreiber. Chance to help his own cause here. Shows bunt and bunts it foul, strike one. Oh, one pitch. Gets the bunt down again in the air, and the ball dies on the wet grass. He only plays at first, and they make it. So Schreiber does his job at the 1-3 sacrifice to move Scott up to second base with one away. That'll bring up Osby Contreras.
Contreras stepping in, hitting .273. He's got a double. Looking for his first ribby, but has scored 2. This is his 7th game. 12th the plate appearance here. Wind picking up now.
Yeah.
That's not Merle blowing into his microphone.
Did have done that 5 minutes ago, Zonka would be on the dugout with a fly ball out instead of a home run. Maybe not. That ball was hit pretty hard.
That was a towering ball. I'm with you. I wasn't quite sure. Neither was the left fielder as he just kind of drifted back, and he just ran out of room.
Oh, one pitch. Curveball stays outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Contreras with Scott at second. On 1 pitch, pivot, throw back. Maroons in the traditional white today after the gray shirts yesterday. One pitch. Missed down low, ball 2, man. That was a good take.
Yeah, special shout out to all the mothers or those that did the laundry for these young men. I know one in particular that was up late last night.
2-1 pitch. Popped up off the bat handle, and second baseman calling for it. And squeezing it right behind the bag is Max Irwin for out number 2. That'll bring up the Maroon second baseman, Charlie Reeves.
Mr. Personality stepping in, hitting a cool .455. That's 5 for 11. 14 plate appearances overall.
That's a slap right into the glove of Irwin. Pretty well hit, but right at his counterpart out there. But the Maroons do break out on top. They get it done courtesy of the solo home run to start the inning by Pazonka. We played through 2. We'll go to the third. 1-0 Austin High. Austin High baseball on VIPE.
Cheer on your Austin High School baseball team and enjoy the spring season with ease thanks to Terrytown Pharmacy. We're not just a pharmacy, we are a neighborhood health hub offering prescription services, immunizations, home delivery, and a charming selection of gifts for any occasion. Whether you're celebrating a win or supporting a player, find the perfect gift and keep your health in check at Terrytown Pharmacy. Let's celebrate health, wellness, and community spirit together.
This is Luke Pazonka. You're watching Maroon Baseball on VIPE Live Network.
Well, it's happened again. You're a busy guy on defense, so you start off the next inning. Max Irwin will lead it off for Centennial after making the last 2 putouts for the Spartans. Top of the order, Irwin, Crump, and Hatton due up here in the top of the third.
I'm not sure how long Coach A will let Ty go after yesterday. Granted, he didn't throw that many pitches, but going back to back, You'd think probably not more than, I don't know, 50-ish, maybe, something like that.
Right, and I got him at what, 31, give or take?
Yeah, I have him at 32, and the board has him at 33. Not sure how we got off there. The board's all that matters. Although, a little secret to you guys, they were off a little yesterday.
So first pitch to Irwin. Floats in there, call strike one. I know how I got off. I've got 20 fingers and toes. Once it gets beyond that, I start getting into the danger zone. 1-1 pitch. Stays outside, ball two. Two balls, one strike. Swung on, foul tip, 2-2.
Good crowd this Saturday morning. Centennial traveling well. I'm sure most of the family's making the trip. I'm sure they're probably staying in a hotel in the area.
High chopper right side.
Got to cover first.
And they get there. Oh, they got there just in time. Oh, boy, that was close.
Closer than what it needed to be. We lost one yesterday on that. Anything to the left side of the mound, if you're on the mound, pitchers, anything to your left, you have got to break over immediately to first base. Then let the first baseman call you off.
Nice job by base leading Schreiber with the throw and making it a good throw so he could handle it. So one out. Call strike one to Corbin Crump. One ball, one strike to Crump. 0 for 1 struck out in the first inning.
We'll talk about pulling the string.
Yeah. Crump kind of double clutching at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's Ty's 40th pitch. He's thrown 25 of those for strikes.
High pop-up, shallow left field. And making the catch about a yard fair was Patrick Bird. Not an easy play with the wind and the high skies this morning, but Bird makes it 2 away.
I think Bird is making a case to be our Marvin Gonzalez, our jack of all trades. He's played short, third, pitched, left field. Trying to think of what he hadn't played.
Kind of a Swiss Army knife.
You need one of those.
Yep. Bryson Hatton steps in, looks at the first pitch, away, ball 1. 0 for 1, flew out to right back in the first. We started right on time this morning, 9:30, with the time start. Off speed in there for call strike. So we're 35 minutes into this timed game, 1 hour and 45 minutes. They're doing a good job holding to that, too. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Burleson is out of District 8 5A.
1-2 pitch. So that would put them up in the DFW area roughly, if I remember right.
Yeah, their district rivals is Arlington Seguin, Burleson High, Cleburne. Cleburne has a nice baseball field, by the way.
I was out there. I did a playoff game out there.
Really nice facility. Oh,
hit him.
That's a shame being up that much in the count. Also played Joshua, Mansfield Summit, Timberview, Midlothian Heritage.
Joshua's got nice facilities, too. Zach Applegate will step in as Hatton reaches on the 2-out hit by pitch. Applegate 0 for 1, struck out in the first inning.
They were 24-7-1 last year. 14-2 in district. Made it to by-district finals.
That's the other nice thing about these tournaments. Not only do you get to look at different guys in different places, but you get to see teams from different areas that come in, and some familiar faces instead of beating up on each other. 2-0 pitch. Foul out of play to the left, 2-1.
Boy, that wind is really picking up now.
Is.
Right into our faces. They've got 5 returners, returning starters, I should say. Crump, Bird, Smith, Applegate, and Womack.
You go 24-7, you've got 5 starters back. You're setting the table for a pretty good season. Ooh, that brushed him back. 3-1.
If Mikey and the guys from Sportsman's are watching, indeed, that's another Sportsman's Barbershop close shave.
3-1 pitch. Fouled it back, and the count goes full. So good battle here between Schreiber and Applegate, with Hatton aboard and 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd.
Applegate hit .364 last year as a second-team All-District pitcher, first baseman.
Three balls, 2 strikes. Tag down the right field line. That's trouble if it's fair. It's going back, and it is up against the fence. Rounding third, heading for home is Hatton. The throw coming in. It's going to be cut off. We got a tie ball game. RBI double to right field for Applegate, and he pounded that thing into the corner.
That's another one where we're blessed in this instance to be playing in such a big ballpark.
Right.
341 right down the line. If that's a 315 or 320 ballpark, the game would be 2-1 their favor. That would have been out of here.
So Hayden Bird, the catcher, steps in with 2 out, and Applegate at second base.
Is he hurt? Seems to be having some challenge with his left leg.
He is trying to walk it off out there.
The coaches and the umpires are talking. I'm not quite sure what they're chatting about. Looks like there's a pinch or courtesy runner in for Applegate, number 9. That is Twilliger.
Yeah, Braden Twilliger going to run for him. So if he checks out, he's okay. He can come back into the game. Pitch outside corner, called strike 1 to Bird. Schreiber not throwing heat a lot, but it looks faster with all the kind of wiffle ball pitching he's throwing. Swing and a miss, strike 2 like that. Ball gets away, and that's going to allow the runner to move up to third. Got to forget about him, no harm done. Runner at third base, but the count is 0-2 here on Bird, who is 1 for 1 with a single.
Yeah, if we get him here, that 90 feet on the pass ball wasn't a big deal. It doesn't hurt anybody.
Popped up right side. Everybody giving chase, and it's actually Reeves backing up and making the catch. Man, the wind was really, the flag is now blowing from right to left, and you could see him have to retreat to his right at the last second, but he stayed with it to retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit, We'll go to the bottom half of the third inning. 1-1 score. Austin High baseball on Vibe.
At Horizon Bank, we're from here. With over 100 years of experience serving Central Texas customers and headquartered right here in downtown Austin, we are proud to support our community and the athletes who keep it strong. Stop by any of our Austin and Central Texas locations and see how we can help you meet your goals. We'd love to meet you. Or you can visit us on the web at horizonbank.com.
Brand new ball games. We move to the bottom half of the third inning. Merle Bertrand here alongside James Scott on a pleasant Saturday morning. And for the Maroons, it'll be the number 9 hitter, Drew Anderson. Then back to the top of the order we'll go.
We do have a new first baseman, Harrington, in for Applegate. We hope that he is fine. If you're sitting around your house in your PJs this Saturday morning, feel free to drop us a line, ahsmaroonbaseball@gmail.com. ahsmaroonbaseball, maroon is singular, not plural, @gmail.com. We'll give you a shout out or anybody else that you'd want us to. Maroons have Anderson, Godinez, and Besa up here in the bottom of the third.
So Caden Harrington taking over first base for Applegate, as James mentioned. And Anderson, his first at-bat of the ball game, will step in from the right side.
He's a two-sport player, football, baseball. Outside linebacker in football. Outfielder here in baseball, showing a lot of range early in the season.
Chopper left side, slow roller. Third baseman gobbles it up. The long throw to first in time to get Anderson, who's retired in the first pitch of the inning. So back to the top of the order we go to Javier Godina. Seeing more and more coaches encouraging kids, even at the 5A, 6A level, to play more than one sport. I think that's great.
I do too. I mean, if you look at the next level guys, they love the multi-sport athletes. You really have to question the motivation of any high school coach that wants you only to play in one sport.
Right.
Especially if they don't overlap.
Exactly, yeah.
It'd be hard to play baseball and run track, at the same time. So I get that, but baseball, football, where there's no overlap really at all, maybe a little bit with spring football, no reason not to.
1-1 pitch. The low 2-1 to Gordina. Singled in the first inning. 2-1 pitch.
Boy, that wind's picking up.
Down low, ball 3.
When we got here this morning, there was not a breeze to be found.
Nope.
And now here in about the second inning started picking up, and now we're in the third. That flag is almost parallel to the ground.
Gordina swats at that one up near his eyes, so the count now full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string and got Javier the strings through it for out number 2. And that'll bring up Jaden Besa. 2 outs, bases empty.
Base is up, struck out swinging in the first.
Pitch down low, ball 1.
Base one of the best defensive first basemen you'll see in our district.
Who checked his swing. They're going to peel down to first.
No way. His body went, his bat did not. The bat is what matters, not the body.
So 2-0 the count to Besa. Way up high, 3-0. Three-0 pitch. Right down the pipe for strike one. Good cut. And work the count full 3-2. 56 pitches according to the scoreboard for Mr. Sims.
I think that is 56 is for Schreiber, 31 is for Sims.
Oh, okay.
Which ties to what I have.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yep. And that pitch down low for a ball. First walk, Sims is surrendered. We'll put Basie down to first base and bring up Patrick Bird.
Bird's 0 for 1, flew out to right field to end the first.
And a pitch down low, ball 1 to Bird. 0 for 1, flew out to right his own the other bat. I just now noticed after 2.5 days that they've got both pitch counts up on the scoreboard. So I'll figure this thing out eventually, James.
We're a team, Burl. We're a team.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Leander ISD just finally this year installed the 7-inning traditional scoreboard at Vista Ridge and Vandergrift. Glenn's had it. I think Cedar Park's got one as well. So they had the simple scoreboard like we saw at Garrison on Thursday up until this year.
Okay. We've done a lot of research on our ballpark and the cost to do that, and from memory, I don't think there's hardly any difference between the old-fashioned scoreboard and the one to do it by inning.
Right. 1-1 pitch. Curveball drops in there for strike two.
Kind of froze him there.
Yeah, the guys in the press box are saying it operates almost exactly the same way. So, makes such a difference.
Yes, it does.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Bird. Base hit first, a short lead. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And they throw down to first to complete the put out, and the inning is over. Strikeouts number 2 and 3 in the inning for Sims. No runs, no hits. The walk doesn't hurt anything. We played through 3. We'll go to the 4th. Still 1-1 here. Austin High Baseball on the Vibe Live Network.
Nance Orthodontics is committed to providing the highest quality orthodontics for the Austin community. Dr. Nance is a board-certified orthodontist and offers Invisalign and braces to create beautiful smiles. Our friendly team is passionate about creating beautiful, life-changing smiles for all ages. With the latest technological advances, patient comfort and happiness are our highest priority. Give us a call for your complimentary consultation today.
Welcome back. We go to the 4th inning, tied up 1-1 here.
So Coach A might be proving us both wrong. Ty Schreiber is back out on the mound. He's thrown 55 pitches. I have 55. The board has 56. Again, theirs is what matters.
And I've got 54, so.
We should average it, and then I would be right.
There you go. Be like the Olympics. You throw out the score from the Russian judge. And Schreiber will be facing the 6, 7, and 8 hitters here. Womack, Jorg, and Whitney due up. Trying to keep it a 1-1 ball game. That wiffle ball drops in there again for strike 1.
You know, timing or hitting is all about timing. Pitching is all about upsetting that timing.
Right.
Schreiber's doing a good job. Both pitchers are really.
Hit the shallow center field, coming on, and it can't get to it. Going to drop in there for a base hit. Wind knocking that thing down. And Womack, the beneficiary, he'll reach first base. And that'll bring up Colby Jorg.
Jorg singled in the second, I'm sorry. And stole second.
Shows bunt, pulls it back.
Nice
pitch in
stop.
the dirt, yeah. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Snap throw down to first, but just keeping an eye on the runner down there. Womack back safely. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tapped in front of the plate. And nicely done there. The 1-4 sacrifice. Moves Womack up to second base, 1 away, and that'll bring up Kane Whitney.
Could really use a strikeout or a pop-up here.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
The morning dew looks to be mostly burned off with the grass here at Berger.
A little low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The wind starting to howl now. Pitch outside. 2 balls and a strike. Down low in the dirt. 3-1 the count.
Another nice stop.
That ball hit to left center field. That's going to get down to the gap. Going to roll to the wall. Rounding third, heading for home is Womack. And it's a RBI double to left center field off the bat of Whitney, and the Spartans take a 2-1 lead. Well hit baseball there.
Hunter Matthews grounded back to Schreiber in the second inning. 0 for 1.
Runner at second base with 1 out and fouled straight back right at us. Strike 1. I know there's chicken wire fencing, but it's also 50-year-old chicken wire fencing. It still makes you nervous when it comes back at you.
Who is more nervous, you or Lulu?
Well, I'm wearing a Cubs jacket, so don't count on me to protect you.
There is a gap right there.
There is.
So it can happen.
Pitch down low, ball 2. something else you see now that wasn't around when this place was built. Those are GoPro cameras that everybody's got that they put up on the fencing. And pitch outside, ball 3.
Well, part of that bond proposal is to have a good facelift to this baseball field here, and it definitely needs it.
Yeah. 3-1 pitch. Down low is going to one hop back to the screen, and that's going to allow Whitney to move up to third base on the walk. So runners at the corners now with one away. Back to the top of the order. The Max Irwin we go, and I think we're going to have our pitching change.
Yep, 70 pitches for Schreiber.
That's a beautiful ballpark. If you can just spruce up the infrastructure around it a little bit.
That goes for the whole facility. The
Yes.
basketball
Yep.
stadium right over here, it needs to be refreshed as well. The
Right.
fencing around here, it's the old school chain link fence. We need to get the wrought iron fence. The chicken wire needs to be replaced by, sandy colored baseball netting.
Right.
Looks like he's going to leave him in. I thought he made the motion to the pin. But
I did
no,
too. Maybe he's
there's-
just telling him to warm up or something.
Yeah, he's got somebody warming. I cannot see who that is. It is a righty. Might be Shooter. Not sure on that, though. It's another thing they could do to improve this is to have line of sight from the broadcast booth to the bullpens.
So here's Max Irwin stepping in. Runners at the corners with one. They got the throw behind the runner at second. And they got him caught up in a rundown. Got to kind of keep him on the runner at third, and Godina puts on the tag. He just kept looking and outraced him back. So 1-3-6 retires Matthews, and Whitney had to stay put. So now 2 outs.
That's a big out there,
That
too.
is huge.
Now you can just focus on the batter.
Outside corner, strike 1 to Irwin. 1 for 2 with the double. Godina's got to be fast. If you can look over your right shoulder and still catch up to a runner running back.
He's got good speed, good quick feet.
Pitch sails up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Ripped but foul by about a foot down the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Be a great day to go sailing.
Yeah.
Holy cow. It's almost like we're out on the Gulf.
That ball slapped down the right field line. Count remains 1-2. Chopper left side, Godina with the nice high hop. Stumbles a little bit, but makes a solid throw to retire the side. So Centennial does pick up the go-ahead run, but it could have been a lot worse. As the Maroons tighten things up, they get the 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, one to left on base. We are halfway through this one on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning, trailing for the first time 2-1. Austin High Baseball on Vipe Live.
Do you need a haircut? A real haircut? One that's tapered or blocked, clipped or trimmed just the way you like it? Come let the licensed barbers at the Sportsman's Barbershop take care of you. The Sportsman's Barbershop is a friendly, no-frills neighborhood barbershop located in Austin's Brikerwood area. Our barbers specialize in traditional haircuts for men and boys, along with beard trims and straight razor shaves. The trophies and mounts donated by customers that line the barbershop walls serve as testaments to over 60 years of serving Austin. Give the guys a call, 512-459-9525 to schedule your appointment today, or look us up online at sportsmansbarbershop.com. The Sportsman's Barbershop, an Austin institution.
Well, all of a sudden, Austin, Texas turned into the Windy City. The wind is really whipped up, coming more or less straight in from center field, but whipping around. Now the flag's blowing from right to left. I'm going to blame James Scott because it was perfect when we got here, and he started talking about how nice the weather was, and then the wind kicked in.
It's all my fault. I'm sure it feels great out in the sun.
Sure.
We're obviously in the shade, and it can be a little chilly. I think our producer here, Lulu, she's a little chilly herself. I left the hot hands in the car, not needing them. Probably overkill at this moment. But we have Pazanka, Scott, and Schreiber up. Pazanka, 1-for-1, hit the big bomb in the second inning. One of our 3 hits.
Sims, only 35 pitches through 3 innings. That's what, just under 12 pitches an inning. That's pretty darn efficient.
It's really unbelievable.
Yeah. Cedar Park baseball in action this morning down in Corpus Christi against Ray. Cedar Park going 4-0 in pool play. If they defeat the Texans, they'll play in the championship game this afternoon at 2:30. Nice warm-up act before our finale tonight at 5 o'clock. Pitch down low, ball 1. McNeil taking on Lake Travis in the Round Rock ISD tournament. Off-speed in the first strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Zonka's going to be playing for Regis next year. I think they're looking at him more as a pitcher, but if he keeps hitting bombs like that, they may reconsider that.
This one popped up on the infield. That thing had more hang time than NFL punts. Bryson hadn't had time to fix himself a sandwich waiting for that thing to come down, but he hauls it in for out number 1. One away for James Scott, singled in the second inning. Knee high strike, strike 1. That one tapped in front of the plate. That's a fair ball, scooping away from Sims, and he can't field it. Scott would have beat it easily anyway.
It's his second infield single of the game.
Yep.
I tell you, unless the ball is hit straight to the infielder and they field it cleanly, he has an excellent chance of bidding that out for an infield single, just as he did there.
So tying runner aboard with 1 away for Ty Schreiber. We're going to have nope, that is Schreiber, sorry. I was looking towards the dugout, but Schreiber's already up at the plate.
That was about a 30-foot single. Schreiber sacrificed Scott last time up.
And looks like he might do it again. Sims with the nice pickup, toss to first. Schreiber hustling down the line made it interesting, but 1-3 sacrifice retires him for the second out of the inning, moves the tying run at second base in the form of Scott for Osby Contreras. 2 outs, runner at second. Contreras 0 for 1.
Osby still looking for his first ribby here on varsity. Don't you know right now would be the great time to get it, and that's nothing more than what he wants. Base hit should score. Good eye there.
Yep, that ball's going to get away from the catcher, and Scott will trot down to third base. Not much the bird could do with that one. It hits the grass dirt fringe and bounces up against her headgear.
Yeah, he spiked that one several feet in front of the plate. There you
Up on
go.
the side.
That's going to get
That
through.
gets the run home.
That's that RBI we needed. Nice job, Osby.
Shortstop Matthews went deep in the hole, got the heel of the glove on it, but unable to field it cleanly. I don't think he would have been able to make the throw anyway. So Contreras with the RBI single ties it up 2-2 as Scott trots in.
We have a courtesy runner for Contreras. That's going to be Logan Kinney.
As Charlie Reese steps in. Curveball stays up high, ball one. It was Kinney yesterday that had the single that run about 5 feet, wasn't it?
I believe you're right.
Squibbed in the dirt, and they tried to let it go foul, and it just died right there.
You know, here we are in the fourth inning. It's been a really good competitive high school baseball game.
Yeah.
I think just what both of these coaches wanted in tournament play.
One-0 pitch to Reeves. Chopper left side, but just foul, and the count evens up 1-1 strike. Maroons with one in the second. Centennial with one in the third. Took the lead in the fourth with one. And Austin High has just tied it up here, still batting in the bottom of the fourth. Kinney at first base with two away. Chopper to the shortstop. He's going to scoop it up and throw to first. Oh, they're going to call him out. He took a long time to think about that and replay it in his mind. A 6-3 putout retires Reeves, but the Maroons do tie it up. One run on two hits. No errors, Roman to left on base. We played through four. We'll go to the fifth. New ball game tied 2-2. Austin High Baseball on Vipe Live.
Real estate companies come and go in Central Texas about as fast as the wildflowers in spring. But when you're looking for a house, you're looking for a place to put down roots, a place to call home for years to come, which means you need a realtor with roots in the community, like Tate Property. Tate Property is a family-owned real estate brokerage located in Terrytown. We grew up here, we live here, and we work here, representing buyers and sellers of Austin's finest luxury homes, investment properties, and farm and ranch retreats. This is our passion. Give Tate Property a call at 512-474-8283. That's 512-474-TATE. Or look up online at tateproperty.com and let us know how we can help you today. Tate Property, exceptional homes, exceptional service.
Welcome back to Burger Field. 2-2 ball game here. As we go to the top half of the fifth inning, Centennial will have the heart of the order duo up here. Crump, Hatton, and probably Harrington batting for Applegate, who was shaken up earlier in the ball game.
Schreiber still on the mound. 75 pitches in. Throwing a really good game.
So different from some of the other pitching we've seen. A lot of off-speed stuff, like you talked about, getting the rhythm off of the hitters. Cedar Park leading Ray 9-0 in the fifth inning down in Corpus. Ball one to Crump. He is 0 for 2 in the ball game.
Yeah, Schreiber's done a great job scattering the 6 hits. Excuse me. Only walked 1. Struck out 2. Pitch into contact.
1 ball, 1 strike. Outside corner, strike 2. That one looked pretty good, but the umpire says no, 2-2. To the Spartan right fielder. Swing and a miss, waves at that one. And Contreras, the throw down to first, a little low, but bailed out there by base of 1 away. 3rd strikeout of the ball game notched by Schreiber. And Bryson Hatton will step in. 0 for 1, hit by pitch and scored the first run of the game back in the 3rd inning for Centennial. Down low, 2 balls, no strikes. Just a little low, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Take it all the way. That one paints the corner. Strike 1. Lost him up high. Just his 2nd walk of the ball game, so Hatton will trot down to first base with 1 away. And it'll bring up, I believe, Caden Harrington. Yep, number 10. His first at-bat of the ball game after taking over for Applegate.
Yeah, we really hope that Applegate is okay. Maybe this is just a cautionary removal for him, as this game does not impact their district standings.
So Ty Schreiber gets a well-deserved round of applause coming out of the ball game.
Henry Shooter in for the Maroons, and his first warm-up pitch was reminiscent of the Wild Thing, Charlie Sheen, from Major League, as it goes straight to the backstop. Shooter, this is his 3rd game. He's pitched in 4 innings, faced 18. No wins, no losses. Has 1 save and 1 save opportunities. Given up 3 hits. 2 runs, 1 earned. Walked 2, struck out 6. Hit 1 batter.
I believe he closed out the game last night against Pflugerville, if I remember right. I know he pitched in that one.
The closeout of that one, the
that's
second
right.
game was John Latham.
Yeah.
So it doesn't close the book on Schreiber yet. He is responsible for Hatton, who is on first. Schreiber goes 4 1/3. 85 pitches, 50 of those for strikes. Gave up 6 hits. So far, 2 runs, 2 earned. Walked 2, struck out 3. Let's see if his teammate Henry Shooter can bail him out.
As Harrington steps in from the right side for the first time this afternoon and looks at a pitch up high, ball 1. That was a good performance by Schreiber.
Really was, especially coming back from yesterday.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you. That win, boy. Pitch up high, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Left it up high, ball 3. Hatton aboard at first base. 4-pitch walk.
He's just barely missing.
So runners at first and second for Hayden Bird. Bird 1 for 2, singled in the second inning.
We each have birds on our team.
Right. I'm hearing the wind. I'm going to show you something, Lulu. On the crowd mic, when you get wind noise like that, see this blue knob right here? Turn it all the way to the left. Wind noise is a bass noise that notches it out. So it won't get rid of it, but it should help it.
Life Lessons by Merle Bertrand, the godfather of Vibe. Hopefully that makes for better listening at home or wherever you might be.
Just started hearing a little bit. For as windy as it's been, that's the first time I've really heard it. Good pitch there, and then for strike 1 to Bird. A 1 pitch. They've all been a little high, James. I noticed that in the warm-up tosses, too.
Yeah.
One ball, one strike. Outside corner. Good pitch there, 1-2.
We do have a shout-out. Hayden Holloway from H-Town, Houston. Hayden and Peggy Holloway, I should say. Osby's grandparents. They say they enjoy our banter.
Hitting the air to right center field. Wynn's going to hold it up. Who's going to call it? And it's going to be called by Scott, the right fielder. That's out number 2. And that'll bring up Parker Womack. It's been fun coming out here and doing these games.
Yeah, we appreciate the Holloways and all those that tune in. That's what we're here for. Hard for them to get in from Houston to watch this many ball games. Understandable. So glad we could help provide the experience of watching your grandson.
Popped up straight back overhead. Womack 1 for 2, singled and scored in the 4th inning, reached out an error in the 2nd.
Nice curve.
Yeah, and for strike 2. So Cedar Park cruises to a 9-0 win over Ray, according to Skylar Gillespie. They'll turn around and play at 2:30, Skylar. I'll get you that info when we get off the air here. Oh-2 pitch with 2 outs. That ball slapped to right center field, and Scott got a great jump on it. I thought that was going to drop on the left of bat, but James Scott playing right field made it look easy. So in the inning, no runs, a couple of walks don't hurt anything. They'll leave him stuck on the base paths. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning, still knotted up 2 apiece. Austin High baseball here on Vibe.
My missing teeth were in the front.
I fell off a roof, messed up my teeth.
I would be talking and my tooth would just fall out. That's when I turned to 8118 Dental Professionals.
When I first came in, it was so welcoming.
I just felt a connection, felt like family.
It is worth every penny because you get that peace of mind that everything is okay.
I can't stop smiling.
Why wait?
From implants to full mouth restoration.
Go to 8118dentalimplants.com to see how we can help you smile again.
All right, we're back here at the ballpark at Burger Stadium. Shooter does indeed bail his teammate Schreiber out, so we can close the book on Schreiber. He's set to get a no decision here as we're tied at 2. So pitcher to record for the Maroons as of this minute is Henry Shooter. Schreiber 4 1/3, faced 21 through 85 pitches, like we said. 50 of those strikes, gave up 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. Walked 2, struck out 3, hit a batter today. And then Shooter is 2/3 of an inning in. Sims, Corbin Sims, for Centennial, he's thrown 4 complete, only 47 pitches, 32 of which are strikes, given up 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, walked 1, struck out 3.
Been a good ball game here. You never know what you're going to expect when you get to the final game or final day of the tournament, especially a long one like this one. But this has been a very cleanly played ball game. 9-1 and 2 hitters due up here for Austin High. Drew Anderson will lead off an inning for the second time in the game.
You just need runners. You know, Anderson has some good speed. That first baseman's playing back and does not look felt on his feet, so it might want to push a bunt down first base line.
Takes the first pitch inside, ball 1.
Third baseman's playing relatively back, too. As long as you could get it down the line, Drew's got enough speed to get it.
Not showing any sign, but 2 balls, no strikes. Stony Point to take on Killeen Ellison today at noon for the right to go to the state tournament. Stony Point winning a thriller last night. 2 balls, no strikes. Chopper left side. And the throw to first in time. The 5-3 put out to retire Anderson. Goes Hatton to Harrington. 1 out, back to the top of the order we go. And Javier Godina, who is 1 for 2.
So Stony Point played last night, and they're playing again today?
Yeah, the regional tournament. Yeah, for the right to go to state.
Goodness gracious.
3-pointer at the buzzer to defeat Brennan from San Antonio, 69-68.
Wow.
Strike 1 to Gordina.
Do they always play championship games
at
back
the regional
to back?
round, yeah.
Really? Boy, that seems like a lot.
Ball 1. That's kind of what's going on over here at Burger Center this afternoon with the 1A basketball, girls and boys. Girls last week, boys this week. Semifinals on Friday night. And get a hotel and play the championship game on Saturday.
That didn't give the body much time to recover.
No. 1-1 pitch. Pitch up high, ball 2.
When you talk about in baseball, with as pitchers throw more and longer in the game, first thing to go is really your legs. In basketball, you're so much running up and down to play back-to-back basketball games.
Swung on, foul tip. I've seen Stony Point 3 times this year. They do not play half-court, slow-it-down type basketball either.
Run and gun, huh?
Yep. Absolutely dismantled a good Westlake team earlier in the playoffs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Gordina. Oh, that was... Had to check my roster to make sure that wasn't Schreiber out there. That looked like one of his pitches. Drops in there for strike 3, and Gordina's off for the second out of the inning. Strikeout number 4 for Sims, and that'll bring up Jaden Basin with 2 outs and the base is empty. Same pitch stays a little higher that time, ball 1. In the first strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled out of play. Had a good hack. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Winding the 1-2. Fouls it off again. Be great if he had about 102 pitches to be fouling them off like this, but not really affecting the pitch count a whole heck of a lot here.
No, Sims has been very efficient.
Miss outside there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got about 19 minutes on the clock unofficially. We'll definitely go with 6th inning here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Low ball 3. Maroons can manufacture a run here. That 6th inning could decide the ball game. Three-two pitch on its way. Low ball 4, and Besa draws a walk.
That's a good job coming back.
Just the 2nd walk surrendered by Sims. Puts Besa aboard, and Patrick Bird will step in. Bird 0 for 2 in this one. Lofts it outside, ball 1.
It's a good job not being over anxious and chasing that pitch outside into the dirt.
Nobody warming up in their bullpen. Good pitch there for a strike. Snap though back to first. That was pretty close. We've already seen Bird's arm early throwing out Godin in the 1st inning. Back pick attempt coming up just short there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul tip, 1-2. Luke Bazonka on deck. Time is called. Nice crowd on hand here on a Friday morning, Saturday morning, approaching the noon hour. One-two pitch. Swung on, got just a piece of it to hang alive.
He's battling up there.
Fans starting to file in the ballpark for the game after this one. Looks like Bowie against somebody in blue, maybe Cedar Creek. Time called again. Bird steps back in from the right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes with Besa at first base and 2 out.
Big hole on the right side.
Throws it over his head, 2-2.
Harrington holding the runners on.
Right.
Looks like the second baseman shaded more towards second than what I would anticipate. Therefore leaving the big hole.
2-2 pitch. Oh, waved at a pitch outside for strike 3. And the throw down to first completes the put out. Boy, he'd like to have that one back.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen him be over anxious, and he swung at one that he wouldn't have hit if he had another yard to that bat.
So no runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base. We played through 5. We'll go to the 6th, still knotted up at 2. Austin High Baseball on the Vibe Live Network.
My missing teeth were in the front.
I fell off a roof, messed up my teeth.
I would be talking and my tooth would just fall out. That's when I turned to 8118 Dental Professionals.
When I first came in, it was so welcoming.
I just felt a connection, felt like family.
It is worth every penny because you get that peace of mind that everything is okay.
I can't stop smiling.
Why wait?
From implants to full mouth restoration.
Go to 8118dentalimplants.com to see how we can help you smile again.
Welcome back to Burger Field. We head to the 6th innings, tied up 2 apiece. Merle Bertrand here along with James Scott. Lulu doing a great job on the production side. Shep on camera. I'm so glad you're here. It's so hard to talk and do all that at the same time. As we go to the top half of the 6th inning, and it will be 7, 8, 9 hitters due up here for Centennial. Jorg, Whitney, and Matthews due up against Henry Shooter on for his first full inning of work. Came out a little shaky, James, but I thought he kind of dialed it back in before the inning was over last time.
Yeah, did all of that in 11 pitches.
Yeah.
So I believe he walked the leadoff hitter on 4, right?
Yes.
So he was able to get the other outs on very efficiently. Just what, 7 pitches, right?
Yeah, as Jorg steps in. Yeah, I got Bird to fly out with a 1-2 count and was ahead of the count 0-2 to Womack when he flew out. So bounced back nicely. That ball ripped but fouled on the third base side. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jorg.
You know, Shooter's only a sophomore. He's throwing pretty hard now. Just imagine what it'll be like next year and the year after.
1 ball, 1 strike. Miss outside ball, 2, after some work in the weight room and some protein shakes and some steaks.
Maybe a little arm program.
2 balls, 1 strike. Lifted foul out of play to the right side. 2-2. Keep it tied. The Maroons will have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up in the bottom of the 6th inning. Two-two pitch. Leaves it up high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Over his head, lost him. Ball 4. So Jorg draws the leadoff walk, and that'll bring up Kane Whitney. 1 for 2 with the double in the 4th. Shows bunt and bunts it back foul. For strike 1.
One more game in this tournament, and then one more tournament until it's just district on out. We play the Leander tournament next week. And then we'll get in our traditional Tuesday, Friday matchups, with the exception being the last game of the year. We're playing Saturday. So that week will be a Tuesday, Friday, Saturday game.
Pitch outside. Snaps though down to first, and the runner gets back. I'm trying to remember your schedule. Do you have Tuesday, Thursday on Easter week?
Let me check that.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
does that.
Too. Yeah.
And of course, Mother Nature remains undefeated. She's always fun to work with when rainouts happen. 1 ball, 1 strike to Whitney. There goes the runner. Pitch inside, the slow down, and not going to be in time. So the go-ahead run steals second base. Picked a good pitch to run on, inside pitch. 2 balls and a strike to Whitney with Jorg now at second base.
I did double check, Merle. That's the week we played Johnson, and you are correct. We play Thursday, which is Holy Thursday,
right,
at 7:30. Holy Thursday being the day before Good Friday. I believe the kids are off school.
I believe so, yeah. 2-1 pitch, shows bunt again, pulls it back, pitch up high, ball 3. There'll be a lot of games this year. We saw it on Tuesday night because Vipa's broadcasting for 5 of the 9 teams in the district. Well, there will be 2 broadcasts. So if you see that, make sure you click on the Austin High broadcast. 3-1 pitch. High ball 4. Back-to-back walks. And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Hunter Matthews.
We need a pitcher's best friend right here.
Yep.
Nothing like a double play grounder to help out our good friend on the mound, Henry Shooter.
Matthews 0 for 1, tapped out to the pitcher in the second, walked, and then was picked off in the 4th inning. So if you're Shooter, you got to go after this guy right here. Trying to knock down some of the traffic on the base pass. Base in at first base in anticipation of a bunt. No sign. Good pitch, strike 1.
Way to regroup and get ahead in this batter.
Oh, 1 pitch. Now he shows bunt. And bunts to it. Strike 1. Can't locate it. And both runners are going to move up. That's a tough break right there. So Jorg at second, Whitney at, or Jorg at third, pardon me, Whitney at second. First base open, no balls, 2 strikes to Matthews.
Not sure if Shooter crossed up Contreras or not, but that ball hit him in the mitt and it just kind of bounced up.
Yep.
Not sure if he's expecting a curve and he crossed him up with a fastball or what happened there. Infield's in now.
Yep, got to cut him off at the plate. 0-2 pitch. Swung on foul tip to hang alive. I bet that's what happened because they had a short conversation after that pitch. Count remains 0-2 to Matthews. Pitch up high, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Right off the bat handle, the count remains 1-2. Pace of the game has really slowed down. First couple innings, we are clipping right along.
Yeah, we're at 11-10 now. Unofficially, we have about 5 minutes left to play. Of course, the Maroons get last at bat, being the home team.
1-2 pitch from Shooter. Leaves it up high, 2-2.
Henry's working on his 18th pitch of this inning with nobody out.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase the high heat for a big first out. Count would have been full. Matthews helped him out. 1 out, back to the top of the order, and Max Irwin we go. Irwin 1 for 3 with a double to lead off the ball game. About an hour and 41 minutes ago.
Infield still in.
Yeah, you're still in danger. George's still at third, Whitney at second with just the one out.
We could use a pop-up in the infield right now.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
And nothing wrong with that either.
And time is called. Contreras trying to frame it. Umpire took a look, says no. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Mesa in at third. Rest of the infield in as well. Down low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pazonka, Cordina, Reeves, and Besa, the infield from third to first. They're all standing on the infield grass. Popped up left side, and it's going to get out of play. So now 2 balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter. Crowd coming alive a little bit. Big moment in this game here, tied up at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shooter working from the stretch. And time is called. Everybody back in place. 2-2 pitch. Chopper left side, and they look the runner back. Throw to first in time.
Nice job.
That's why you draw in the infield. Pazonka right there. Fields it clean, looks the runner back. Now there's 2 outs. The infield can go back for Corbin Crump.
Luke played that ball exactly right. Fielded it cleanly, looked the runner back at third, and then made a good solid throw over to first base to Besa.
Crump 0 for 3. Looks at the first pitch down low, ball 1. He struck out twice, both of those against Schreiber. Also flew out the left. Good pitch, strike 1. Seemed to re-energize Shooter a little bit too. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's just 1 pitch working his way out of this.
Popped up. Now he's 1 strike away.
.26 pitches this inning for Shooter. 37 overall.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Corbin Crump. Runners at second and third with 2 away in a tie ball game. Shooter, the right-hander from the belt, the pitch. That ball slapped to left field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and Burleson Centennial will open up a 4-2 lead on the 2-strike single from Corbin Crump.
Crump did a good job on that when the ball was on middle out of the plate. He went with it, just slapped a line drive over to Bird in left field.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad pitch at all.
No. And that gives Centennial the 4-2 lead.
Bryson Hatton pops up. It's going to come 1 batter too late. Reeves giving chase and makes the catch to retire the side. But the damage was done. The 2 walks do come back to hurt them in the inning for Burleson. They get 2 runs on just the 1 hit. No errors. 1 to left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Presumably last bats coming up here for the Maroons. Austin High Baseball on Vipe Live.
Cheer on your Austin High School baseball team and enjoy the spring season with ease thanks to Terrytown Pharmacy. We're not just a pharmacy, we are a neighborhood health hub offering prescription services, immunizations, home delivery, and a charming selection of gifts for any occasion. Whether you're celebrating a win or supporting a player, find the perfect gift and keep your health in check at Terrytown Pharmacy. Let's celebrate health, wellness, and community spirit together.
Well, we saw the Maroons mount a bit of a comeback last night against Pflugerville. They were down pretty big, 10-3, I think it was, and they scored 3 or 4 runs in the 7th inning. They need to do something like that to pull this one out of the fire, James.
We do. We need 2 to score, 3 to win. Believe you're right. This is going to be the last half inning. So we have Pazanka, Scott, and I believe Schreiber. Is Schreiber still in the game?
Yeah, I believe so.
Up. Actually, I think Shooter went into his spot.
Into his spot, okay.
Yeah. So it'll be Pazanka, Scott, and Shooter up.
Well, Jack Umberhagen is looking very casual now, heading down to first base. He's doffed the sweatshirt. Got the jersey and the shorts going on now.
Maybe he's working on his tan.
Right. So here's Pazanka. Solo home run in the 2nd inning to put the Maroons on top at the time. Also popped out to 3rd. Yeah, looks like the first pitch up high, ball 1. What
Sims
a performance by Sims.
Yeah, he's at 69 pitches through 5. Now into the 6th.
Looks at that one as it sails in a little low. 2 balls, no strikes. Thanks again to Skylar Gillespie, our QA. Long day for him coming up again. Saturday Skylar, we call him. 2 balls, no strikes. That ball hit the center field. Pretty well tagged. Going back to the center fielder on his horse. But he makes the over-the-shoulder catch. Nice play out there by Colby Jorgen, an unfamiliar ballpark. Hauls it in for out number 1. That'll bring up James Scott. Scott, 2 for 2 at the plate in this ball game.
We need runners, and we need them now.
Pitch down low, ball 1. Maroons will be back tonight to close out the tournament at 5 o'clock against Leander Glenn. We'll be on the air sometime around 4:30, depending on how long the other games go. Maybe a little after. That one tap foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he chased a high one there. Drop it, Lulu. Drop it.
One pitch. Waited on that one, pokes it into right field. It's going to hang up. The wind knocking it down, coming in, making the catch out there was Crump, and the Maroons are down to the final out. And it is Henry Shooter coming in. So his first at-bat of the ball game comes in with 2 outs, the base is empty. His job is to get on board somehow, some way, and swing and miss is strike 1.
Shooter sitting 250, 308 on base percentage. This is his 14th plate appearance. Chased it in the dirt.
Yep. Austin High down to the final strike. The line of the 0-2 from Sims. Popped up on the infield. This should do it. And second baseman going to squeeze it. 3 pop-ups, and that will do it as Max Irwin hauls it in. And Austin High is heading out to the field, James.
We're going to get in another one? Okay, well, that's a blessing.
Kind of surprised because we are at 1 hour and 51 minutes. We'll take a break and be right back and go to the 7th. Austin High Baseball on Vibe.
Nance Orthodontics is committed to providing the highest quality orthodontics for the Austin community. Dr. Nance is a board-certified orthodontist and offers Invisalign and braces to create beautiful smiles. Our friendly team is passionate about creating beautiful, life-changing smiles for all ages. With the latest technological advances, patient comfort and happiness are our highest priority. Give us a call for your complimentary consultation today.
Well, we're going to play 7 after all. 4-2 your score. Burleson Centennial on top of Austin High.
Maybe the umpires are having such a good time out here on this beautiful day, watching a great game, competitive game. They're like, hey, let's not end it early. Let's finish the whole thing.
One thing I can think of is maybe they kind of waived that rule or extend it to 2 hours or something like that since this is the last day of the tournament. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm at a loss as well, but thankful.
Yeah, get another crack at them. But you got to keep it a 2-run game here in the 7th. Caden Harrington on for his second at bat. He walked in the 5th inning, took over for Applegate after Applegate was shaken up. So Shooter stays in the ball game, and the first pitch down low, ball 1. Pitch up high, ball 2. Check the swing. Nope, 3-0. Never hurts to check. I didn't think you would either, but never hurts to check. And a 4-pitch walk. So Shooter has walked the first batter he's faced in all 3 innings.
Yeah. That is not a trend that you want to continue.
And that'll bring up Hayden Bird, who is 1 for 3.
Going back to the old statistic, whether it's 80%, 88%.
Right. That's not good.
It is not good if you're trying to prevent the runs.
And hit and run is on, and bunted it foul for strike 1.
He's up to 44 pitches now.
Keep an eye on Harrington over there at first. He was off with the pitch. Not going this time. The bunt is in the air.
Oh, yeah, double.
Good job by Harrington getting back and not getting doubled off, as that ball was bunted right into the glove of Shooter for a first out of the inning. So Harrington stays put, 1 away for Parker Womack. 1 for 3, scored in the 4th, reached on an error as well. Waves at that pitch outside for strike 1. High inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the order to do up for the Maroons in the 7th. Lifted foul out of play to the right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Austin High trying to get there down by 2. Ground ball. This might be 2. Knocked down. Let's take the sure out. Pazanka just knocked it down. Took kind of a high hop and came up on him. And Harrington had second base made, so takes a sure out at first base on the fielder's choice. 2 outs, runner at second for Jorg.
Yeah, if they even had a chance to roll it, everything would
Right.
have had to have been done perfectly. To your point, it sort of short hopped him up there. So once he knocked it down, he did the right thing, regrouped, made a good, strong throw to first base.
Jorg over to Pazanka again. They might want to try somebody else. Yes, he makes that one look easy. And we're done in the 7th inning. The leadoff walk doesn't hurt this time. No runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base. One final crack at the plate here for the Austin High Maroons, down by 2. Austin High baseball on Vipe.
Do you need a haircut? A real haircut? One that's tapered or blocked, clipped or trimmed just the way you like it? Come let the licensed barbers at the Sportsman's Barbershop take care of you. The Sportsman's Barbershop is a friendly, no-frills neighborhood barbershop located in Austin's Brikerwood area. Our barbers specialize in traditional haircuts for men and boys, along with beard trims and straight razor shaves. The trophies and mounts donated by customers that line the barbershop walls serve as testaments to over 60 years of serving Austin. Give the guys a call, 512-459-9525 to schedule your appointment today, or look us up online at sportsmansbarbershop.com. The Sportsman's Barbershop, an Austin institution.
Welcome back. We go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Corbin Sims with plenty of fuel in the tank in terms of pitch counts. He's got 34 pitches to work with and 3 outs to get himself a complete game victory. The Austin High Maroons trying to ruin all of that as they'll send up Contreras, Reeves, and Anderson, and hopefully a few more here in the bottom of the 7th. This has been a well-played game, James.
It has. Good, crisp baseball game. Fundamentally sound on both sides. We've got 4 runs on 7 hits and no errors by Centennial. 2 runs on 5 hits and 1 error by the Maroons. See if we can get some runners on and get going. Tie this thing up, if not, go win it here in the bottom of the 7th.
So Osby Contreras steps in to lead it off, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Looks at the first pitch in there for strike 1. Brushes him off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Curveball stays up high, 2-1.
We said it last inning. We need runners, and we need them now.
Mm-hmm. Two-one pitch. Low ball 3.
Good eye.
So 3 balls and 1 strike to the Maroon catcher. Takes ball 4.
Good job.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Let's see if we can't get that 80 or 80% working in our favor.
Just the 3rd walk given up by Sims. And I'm going to guess this is Logan Kinney coming in to run for him again.
It is. Little courtesy runner.
As Charlie Reeves will step in, 0 for 2, lined out to second and grounded out to short. Infield looking to turn 2. That one drops a little low, ball 1. And now you might think about just keeping the bat in your shoulder until you can throw a strike or 2. Down low, ball 2. They do have activity in the bullpen.
Coach calls time. "83 pitches.
We just kind of backed off again. Looking for something to do on a Saturday, come on out here to the ballpark. If you're enjoying the broadcast, get a hold of James Scott. Booster Club's always looking for sponsors, ways to help out. 2 balls, no strikes.
AHS Maroon Baseball at gmail.com.
In the first strike. 2-1. Popped up on the infield. And a nice job by their third baseman taking charge there, calling off his pitcher, Hatton. Hauls it in for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Drew Anderson with 1 out, 1 aboard.
He is the tying run. No pressure, Drew.
And the pitch in there, call strike 1. Anderson has grounded out to third both appearances thus far. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Kinney running for Contreras at first base with 1 out here in the 7th inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Boy, Sims reached deep after that visit from his coach and found an extra gear, James.
He's looked like he has got his second win going.
Yep.
And he's looking to close this thing out. Throw a complete game.
Got to get by Gordina first. 1 for 3. Single in the first. He struck out twice since against Sims. Down low, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Off speed drops in the first strike. 1-1.
Definitely need to be smart on the bases. That runner on first doesn't really matter. So certainly don't want to get picked off.
1-1 pitch. Ooh, that curveball looked a little high to me, but the umpire says strike. So the Maroons are down to the final strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Javier Gardina. Kinney at first. Sims trying to close it out for the Spartans. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Everybody back in place. Sims looking back in to get the sign. Got it, looking in. The 1-2. Ground ball to the shortstop. And he will toss the second, and that'll do it to force Kinney. And Burleson Centennial comes back to take a 4-2 win over the Austin High Maroons in a well-played baseball game.
It was. You know, you make a case for games like this versus the ones in Manor, right? We took the loss today and obviously won the Manor one by a long shot, but I think the team improved more in this game than we did over in the Maynard game.
Yeah, you fought a playoff team from last year with a bunch of veterans back, and you played them like a playoff team here today. We talked all, Thursday and yesterday about playing to the level of the competition. Today it worked in the Maroons' favor. They elevated the game a little bit and went toe-to-toe with a very, very good Centennial Ball Club before falling 4-2.
Yeah, so Sims will take the win here. Shooter will be tagged with the loss. He pitched 2 2/3, gave up 1 earned, 1 strikeout, did a walk 4.
Right.
And that ended up being the big boogaboo there. But, hey, we got out of this what we needed to. We do fall to 7-4, but have an opportunity to come back this afternoon at 5 and make it 8-4.
Yep. So good ball game. Burleson Centennial gets the win over the Maroons 4-2. We're going to shut everything down. And we'll be back 4:30, 4:45, something like that, for the tournament finale against the Glen Grizzlies. So thank you to the Austin High Booster Club, Skylar Gillespie, our QA, Shep and Lulu, our crack production team here, Suna Vincott, everybody with Vite Media. My name is Merle Bertrand signing out. 4-2 your final score. We'll see you for the finale tonight at about 4:45 right here on Vibe. Good afternoon, everybody.
Do you need a haircut? A real haircut? One that's tapered or blocked, clipped or trimmed just the way you like it? Come let the licensed barbers at the Sportsman's Barbershop take care of you. The Sportsman's Barbershop is a friendly, no-frills neighborhood barbershop located in Austin's Brikerwood area. Our barbers specialize in traditional haircuts for men and boys, along with beard trims and straight razor shaves. The trophies and mounts donated by customers that line the barbershop walls serve as testaments to over 60 years of serving Austin. Give the guys a call, 512-459-9525 to schedule your appointment today, or look us up online at sportsmansbarbershop.com. The Sportsman's Barbershop, an Austin institution.
Cheer on your Austin High School baseball team and enjoy the spring season with ease thanks to Terrytown Pharmacy. We're not just a pharmacy, we are a neighborhood health hub offering prescription services, immunizations, home delivery, and a charming selection of gifts for any occasion. Whether you're celebrating a win or supporting a player, find the perfect gift and keep your health in check at Terrytown Pharmacy. Let's celebrate health, wellness, and community spirit together.